Hi, it's Lisa Hoover. I'm back with Fafie Moore for part 2 of our 3-part series. A little bit more of a backstory on Fafie. She is a native of Reno, Nevada. She attended UNR and earned her bachelor and master's degrees from Arizona State University. She's been a real estate licensee since 1982 and has been a Nevada broker salesperson since 1989. Fafie, when you and Jeff arrived in Las Vegas, the population was 673,000. Now it's 2,953,000. What do you feel the population growth has done for Las Vegas and the market?
Well, growth has really been very good for Las Vegas, and a lot of what has spurred the growth is the welcoming attitude for Las Vegas. People come here and they feel they have a beginning, they have a chance, it's a good place to start a business. But I think that the positives on what it's done, when we arrived here, Summerlin was just opening.
Yeah.
And Summerlin has been the exemplary master plan community ever since we got here. And I think that that type of growth is very positive. I think Las Vegas has grown in a positive direction. As a result of Summerlin being so successful, it seems to our other communities are clustering around each other, which means that you have restaurants, you have hospitals, you have services there. So our growth, even though we have several different municipalities working, our growth has been positive. We've got good highways around the city. We've got good infrastructure. So I think all of that has been positive growth.
I agree. And I'm a native of Las Vegas, so I have seen the tremendous changes just as you have.
Yeah.
And it's pretty impressive what has happened here. Okay, here's the next one. Who or what inspired you to start a career in real estate?
Oh, this is a funny story. I was working for the Arizona Department of Education, and they, every year to balance the budget, they would terminate everybody and then they would hire people back. Well, this one year everybody got terminated, I didn't get hired back. And so I was talking to my girlfriend and she said, well, you know, I've always told you you should go into real estate. And I said to her, no, I need to have a regular job with a regular income. She said, I don't want to be the one to point out to you got fired, but you did. So it's a good time to start real estate. So I got into real estate.
That's a great story. And look at how it's taken you.
I sold a house.
1982.
Well, actually, it was 81 was when I started, and I sold a house every 2 weeks my first year in real estate.
That's very impressive.
Because the lady that taught me to sell real estate, Steryl, still my dear friend, we're going to stay at her house this weekend. She told me that this is what she trained me by phone. I would call her in the morning and say, what do I have to do? And she'd say, go to McCormick Ranch and view all of the homes that are on lockbox. Well, that took 3 or 4 days, but I did it. I just did what I was told to do. I called everybody I knew. And this part of the story that's the most fun is my very first listing was my husband. We weren't married at the time. I called him up and said, we used to work together. I said, hi, I'm now in real estate. If you know anybody who wants to buy or sell, give me a call. He said, well, I'm getting divorced. You can sell my house. So that was my first listing. He made me set it open every Sunday until it sold.
That's a great story. And that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, no. Every Sunday I'd have to be there till it sold. But I sold it myself.
Very good.
Both sides.
And you following the rules and the guidance from your very first mentor has led you to where you're at today. So there's a lot of importance in that.
Oh, absolutely.
When you don't know. All right. Well, thank you for that. I like getting you the knowledge that you have. And thank you for sharing all of that with us. We got a couple more this or that questions for you.
Okay.
Teaching or learning?
I like both. I get to learn before I teach.
Okay. Chocolate or vanilla?
I love vanilla.
And spring or fall?
Spring.
All right. Well, thank you, Fafie, for part 2 of our series. We've got one more to go, so stay tuned and we'll be up with part 3 shortly.